Hello teacher and everyone. Today I will present about the my mini project online project management tools study report. I want to talk about the stakeholder appearing here today is lecturer Trần Minh Khiêm, lecturer Nguyễn Thanh Bình, me Đặng Quốc An, and my topic I want to talk about here today is Notion. Go to be a child. You will achieve all of this goal when you hear all of my saying today. First is introduction. Next is what is Notion, in-depth study of Notions, what are the disadvantages of Notion, comparison, and conclusion. Notion. The Notion application is gradually replacing traditional work and time management methods, as well as bringing a new breeze in people's daily information notice. And here is Ivan Zhao, the CEO of Notion, founded Notion. So what is truly Notion? Notion is simply a note-taking app like Trello, Evernote, or Google Keep. However, this application is much more versatile, providing users with vast note-taking space and integrating many more features such as calendars, wikis, tables, reminders, and many other useful tools. Advantage. About the advantage, here are the most outstanding advantages that convince you to immediately approach the utility application. The utility application. First is all-in-one. Second is easy to customize and manage. Then available on many different platforms. And an app for those who love beauty. First, I want to talk about all-in-one. You can write blog, diary, essays, course content, note, or any other content, up to-do list, plan daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, week calendar, deadline, and reminder attached. Expense management, project management, hobbies. In particular, you can track the completion project of each job to make this reasonable adjustment. Make interesting lists such as useful websites, books that have been are and will be read, movies have been are and will be watched. Do bullet journal. Besides OneNote, using Notion is also a way to make bullet journal on computers that are being applied by many of you. Second is easy to customize and manage. If you follow the Notion section on Reddit, you will see that with Notion, everyone has their own template. You can write, take note, decorate, arrange things on Notion according to your own inspiration and interests, or refer to templates from everyone. Because of such a wide range of options or ease of customization, Notion has always been fascinated by creative believers. The third I want to talk about is available on many different platforms. With Notion, you can use the web version or app on Windows computers, Mac OS tablet, iOS, and Android phones. All are synchronized with each other, making it convenient for you to manage. However, the use of Notion on mobile devices is mainly for tracking and marking items. If you want to edit or customize parts of Notion, you should use Notion on your computer for easy manipulation. an app for those who love beauty. With Notion, you can freely insert photos, add video, color, highlight, and insert icons, and you like easily. I will talk about this later. Notion is associated with Unsplash, a huge free photo store, so you can freely roam. You can freely roam around with quality photos. Although Notion's ultimate goal is still to help you manage things better, not as a design application, but if you are a beauty lover, you can still comfortably create beautiful spaces on a certain topic. Next is the third part, in-depth study of Notion. As you see, this is the Notion's main interface. You can create a page on Notion, like here. You can create an icon and add a photo to make the page more special. Well, the template, there is the templates. Oh, there are the template section where you can search for your favorite page templates to start your own Notion easily. Like this. This is my studies page. After you have visualized the content to manage, create a study page focusing on two elements, calendar and task note. Right here, you can see. You can create deadlines in calendar and reminder for due dates, so you can forget them. You can write class note into studies. Later I will do it. And this is my Chinese class schedule. There are a lot of templates for you to choose in the Notion. I will take an example like task list. This is the list that you want to that is a list of tasks that need to be done. Blog post, if you are a person who like to write. You can also write a diary on the Notion app. First, create a folder to write that diary and name it Daily Journal. Topic will be and how was today. I will create a calendar to note how today is. So, what are the disadvantages of Notion? Editing can only be done when online. In other words, you cannot touch Notion when you are not connected to the internet. Security issues are not clear, therefore you should not store in Notion important personal information such as passwords or bank accounts. Next is some app cannot link to Notion yet. The currency section on your app Notion also does not support Vietnamese currency, making it difficult when you want to manage spending. Although it is possible to write Vietnamese into the application, the items and tools on Notion are completely in English. Besides, how to use Notion application is also confusing for beginners. It is because of these two factors that I have tried to use it before and then abandoned it application until today. I return and use it. About a comparison, first I will compare the Notion and Trello. You want to compare it, so you have to know what it is. So Trello is a popular project management software known for its flexible, collaborative, campaign-based system. And here is the review of customer that's customized by the website monday.com. So customer reviews that Trello has a rating of 4.3/5 on G2 from over 11,000 reviews. A ton of reviews isn't surprising considering the tool's popularity. Notion has a better rating than Trello with 4.5/5 on G2 but has far fewer reviews. So my conclusion, I don't think we can really compare them. Notion is just on a completely different level with note-taking, databases, relational and linked databases, and infinite nesting with either dot, points, checkbox, or pages. Second, I will compare the Notion with Evernote. Notion reviews. The Notion score a solid 4.5 star from a fairly small group of 133 reviews, but of 7 users. Dimensions like quality of support, product direction, and meeting requirement. Notion beats Evernote in 5 of them. Not bad, Notion. Evernote reviews. Evernote score an identical 4.5 star but now from a much larger base of 1,800 reviews. It beats Notion on ease of use, ease of setup, and ease of admin, suggesting that Evernote is the simpler app to plug in and play with. So my conclusion, both are good for basic note-taking. Notion takes note-taking to another level, but those benefits come at the cost of learning to use the app. If you are not tech savvy and you want to get things done in an easy way possible, then OneNote is for you. If you have a complex idea in mind and want to save your idea, Notion is the way to go. So my last conclusion, if you are a beauty lover, like to be creative and need a versatile management app, Notion is the first choice for you. With features like all-in-one, customize and manage, social, along with the free version, you can already experience this great application